And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Siggy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Siggy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Siggy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy.
To go, and starting in this one, Kumar Rocker. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Tapped softly on the ground. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Dalton Varsho.
Well, you see the batting average there, not pretty, and the on-base percentage has followed. It's a bit uglier, under 300. When that's the way it's going, I got to imagine it's tough for his manager to pencil him into the lineup. But he's also one of those guys that you need. You know that he's one swing away from breaking out. Sometimes you just got to grind your way out of these slumps. So I'm just hoping we see something positive out of him in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the count is even. Vladdy went deep in his most recent game. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Anthony Santander in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Santander recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
2 out, space is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's George Springer. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. That's hard hit on the line. Garcia snags it, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back at Globe Life Field, and today's starting pitcher, Bowden Francis. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Next, it'll be the Texas DH.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Langford at second with nobody out. Next one misses. 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and that one finds its way through. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. There's a strike.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Snap throw, and he's back to first in time. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Line drive, caught. Here's Josh Young. That misses. And that is ball one. And he dives back in time. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything.
Back safely. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here is Adolis Garcia. Fastball for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And a slider misses down and away.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Makes the grab, and the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back, top of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Rocker back to work. Fought off foul. Rocker, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip for 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That's outside. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Seager fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. One up, one down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Now a chance for Evan Carter. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And here's the catcher, Brandon Martirano, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1. Hey, 2.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Rangers set down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Foul ball there. Right side, Simeon sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And it's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Lucas stands at first with 1 out. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, Simeon handles, throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. That's out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And that is out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Seager with another scorching run of play lately. There's a strike.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Springer now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That takes care of Springer.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Blue Jays down a run. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0. Back in Arlington, and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
And there's a ball.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho on the move. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw into second, and that's a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. In the dirt, blocked. Next offering is in for a strike. Young, the runner at second with 1 away. So now 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And El Bumby is kept in check with the K.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground right side. Slings to first, and Semien is out. And that'll do it. Rangers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rocker back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. Langford hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Gets under and pops it up. Simeon should have this one. And a couple of quick outs. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Grounded out his first time. Line drive. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. Man at first, Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Misses
Ball, that's
outside. Ball 1.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
Fouled off left side. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Popped in the air, left field. Langford makes the play, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Evan Carter. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That misses. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Brandon Martirano. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey!
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Into center. Varsho on his way in. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next, Wyatt Langford. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Number 8 stands in now and watches strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. First pitch misses.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And it is gone! A 2-run homer. His 24th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now George Springer. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kumar Rocker done for the day, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm. Colby Milner gets the ball now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Go ahead run on base. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side, Simeon. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Alek Manoah.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Seager
0-1.
with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 out. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And that skips in the dirt.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one fouled off. And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So they turn things over to the righty, Edwin Uceta.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Ernie Clement digs in now. Taps at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chasing the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Kirk at the plate now as he chases after that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia also throwing. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. And he hits a ground ball right side. Berger steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Just
that's out.
missed. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball,
That's
a
ball two.
slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is
3-0.
outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Marcus Semien, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly...
Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Swing
No
and a
ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Garcia up to third on the wild pitch. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Go swing. Just held it back there. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chop to third. And that's foul. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 3. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one the other way. Berger takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Manoah back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Clement over to first. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. One out. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down. Really important at bat coming up now.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the eighth.
So many times that one gets out of here and into his seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Through 8 full, it's the Rangers 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter is George Springer. It's through for a hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate.
That's
and
foul.
it goes just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way inside. Gets away. Not in time. He's safe. Springer into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Pinch hitter coming on, Dustin Harris. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Two outs. And fouled off. The Jays down to their final strike. He got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You